guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, Raising Rebels. I am Alana and I'm so happy you're here today. So today I have a supply and book haul and I'm so excited because this is my first true year homeschooling. So it was the first year that I had a curriculum and a supply list and a book list and all of the things ahead of time prepared. So I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm so excited. I love back to school shopping and I feel like I got so much good stuff. So I'm really excited to share it. And I went to a couple of different places. First of all, I went to the library because it's free and the books on the book list, we won't necessarily need to keep forever. And Walmart, Dollar Tree, and Goodwill, which was a huge hit. I love thrifting and you can find so many good things if you are just browsing and not necessarily looking for something specific, because that is when thrifting is kind of tricky, when you're looking for something. So I am going to start with Goodwill because I'm so excited about what I got. So I was browsing the books and I found these and I thought that they looked really nice. They're from the Nature Company Discoveries and I just felt like they had so much different kind of information about them and not really too wordy because my kids are still pretty young, but some cool graphics in there, and yeah, they just looked really nice. They're really sturdy books. And the next books I am so excited about. So a quick little backstory is we had somebody walking around our neighborhood a couple of weeks ago and she was selling some type of education program. And so I was yeah, sure, I'll hear you out, come on in. And so she gave me her spiel and I was you know what, it's just not for us. We have a curriculum, I'm really excited about trying that, but appreciate what you're doing kind of thing. The craziest thing, I'm looking in Goodwill, okay? First of all, how pretty, okay? Definitely caught my eye just from the looks of the books because they were all put together a set like this. And I was these are really cool. They're called Ask Me About, and then it gives the topic. Ask me about planet Earth. Ask me about the human body. Dinosaurs. Space. So many cool topics. I thought my kids are gonna love this. And also just really cool illustrations, and again, not too wordy because my kids are only 1, 4, and 7. So they don't necessarily want to read something with no pictures, they're children. So they just looked really enticing, and $1.99 a piece. Okay. They're brand new. I'm not kidding when I say that. And anyways, so I'm looking, I'm these look great. We're going to try them. And I'm scrolling on Facebook. Me and this girl that stopped by connected on social media then, because I felt you're doing a great job. I'm sorry, I'm just not interested in buying what you're selling, but I'll support you on social media kind of thing. So I'm scrolling last night and I see this book set in one of her posts. I was oh my God, those are the books that she's selling. I could not believe it. And I got them for such a steal, $1.99 a piece. So I'm really excited about them. They are gonna be a fun addition to our curriculum. And if there's something that we're having an interest in, we have a book that we could probably pull from because it covers so many different topics history, science, plants, reptiles, people and places, all kinds of things. And yeah, I just thought this would be so nice to have as like a reference. And then it was just so crazy that it happened to be the same thing that this girl was selling that I did not feel like buying at the time. So it's just kind of crazy that then I ended up buying it at Goodwill. I also got these 2 science kits at Goodwill. And also like brand new. And my kids love science. Like probably one of their favorite subjects is science. They love science experiments. And I also got these for like $2.99, okay? $1.99, like just crazy. So then I also went to the library and I got a bunch of our books on our book list. And our theme for September is, oh my God, I can't even remember now. It's ridiculous. But Beethoven is a general theme. Side note, I do play the piano. So one of the like supplies on the list was a keyboard or a piano. I was like, we have that. Like, that's so cool. And I kind of hope it will lead into maybe me teaching them how to play. I love just playing. So even if they just want me to play for them, that would be cool too. But I am kind of excited to do Beethoven because I can play some Beethoven music. So I'm like already feeling really interested by the theme. So anyways, next place I went was Walmart. I got some Play-Doh sets, construction paper, which we have been out of for a really long time. So we really needed that. I got this chalk set. It was on sale for $3 because summer is ending. And so like they're getting rid of all of the summer stuff. $3 for that chalk. Super excited. Pencils. I was actually watching another supply haul for a homeschool family and they like swore by these pencils. So we will see. I don't really have like preferences on supplies yet, only because we haven't like really gotten into it for me to have an opinion. So I did take her word on those pencils. Also got some tape because we are constantly crafting and kneading it and needing glue to put things together. I mean, this is kind of random, but I needed plastic wrap and aluminum foil for some crafts that we'll be doing, as well as some straws. Again, like those 3 things don't really make sense as like a homeschool haul. They just make sense for us specifically for the crafts that we'll be doing. I also got these bins, which I'm excited about. I love storage so much. I am a typical Virgo and I really enjoy having my space organized, especially when it's like crafty stuff because it can get so crazy so fast. I also got myself a planner and I don't know, it just looked really pretty. It has like the months and the weeks. I don't know. I am not necessarily like going to lesson plan like hardcore, like on Monday we're doing this, on Tuesday we're doing that, on Wednesday we're doing this, because life happens and things change and there might be a day where it's like, it's so nice out, we should just go to the park. And maybe we like kind of skimp out on like school that day. So it's more so for like myself to document like what exactly we did do that day. It's not really like a plan ahead planner. It's like what happened kind of planner. And also I just don't want to forget the things that my children are like learning and how they're changing. I also got these. Of course I have to get 2, okay, because I have 3 children, but 2 that are gonna want to do the same things. And if you have multiple kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And they also reverse. So like this side is plain, this side is lined. And I thought that's going to be really good for writing, kind of mixing things up. It's like, it's fun to like switch the surface that you're writing on. And yeah, I know that Trip will enjoy this as well. I also went to the Dollar Tree, which I love. Like, I love a good bargain, okay? I just do. Especially when it comes to kids stuff, because they go through stuff so fast, and for me, it doesn't make sense to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on craft supplies that like is gonna last us 1 year. I got some super cute pom-poms. My oldest is a big crafter, so that wasn't on the list, the supply list. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of this stuff was not on the supply list. A lot of the stuff on the supply list we had already, like markers, crayons, scissors, glue sticks. There were like very specific things that we needed for the supply list. And then everything else I just really liked and wanted to get. And I'm just so excited to be homeschooling that I want to set us up with all of the stuff that we could possibly need so that we can just thrive. And we're not like worried like, oh, well, I want to do this, but we don't have that. Or I want to do this, but we need that. I just want to have it all. I sound crazy. Also got some new paint brushes because ours were getting kind of old and hard and not working right. These I got from the Dollar Tree are little chalkboards. Just so cute. Like, that would be so fun to practice writing on because it's just so different. I also got these, which I thought would be something different to paint with. Oh, there's the baby. The baby. Okay, I'm back. You want to hold one? And then I got all of this paint. I can get it to focus. I cannot. I got all this paint. All kinds of different colors. It is washable and toxic free, non-toxic, so it says. It is the Dollar Tree. But I will splurge on more expensive paint if we are doing like hand or footprint kind of crafts, just because that is going on their skin. But for like just painting and crafting, I love this paint. It's $1. And we go through it so fast because we paint so much. Like, it's such a good deal to just do it that way. I also got some calculators, which was specific to our list. And of course I got 2 because 2 children. I got these dice, which I thought just looked really fun for math games. And Finley really likes math and she really likes games. So last year she had come home with a couple of math games that required dice, and those little small dice will get lost so fast. They will get lost so fast. So I loved this because they're really big and they're foam and they just seem like a lot of fun. And then I actually got more Play-Doh. This says it's modeling dough. I'm not sure that that's any different than regular Play-Doh. But this will be good if there are crafts to actually make figurines that we want to get hard. That way we're not kind of wasting our regular Play-Doh that we will reuse over and over again. I also got some craft paper, which I love. I hear someone, and they're gone. Hello? Nope, they're gone. And I got these pool noodles, and it's like the perfect time of year to get them because everything summer-wise is on sale, and they're trying to get rid of it. The baby almost knocked over the tripod. Just had like a mini heart attack for a second. That is, I think, everything I got. I also had just gotten new markers and notebooks and like notebook holders. I can show you what I mean. Like these nice little bins. So the next thing I'm going to do actually is kind of clean up our homeschooling space. And I don't necessarily believe in having a designated homeschooling area, but for us, I do know that we spend a majority of our time in our kitchen, and so it just made sense to store all of our craft supplies in our kitchen. And I had to get kind of creative about that because I do have a small baby who is very active and he's into everything. So like the bottom two shelves are actually his with his toys. And then the top two shelves are for the older two. The problem is that that doesn't really leave me with enough space for the older two's supplies. So yeah, let's play that. You want to see it? So I actually ordered 2 more of these storage cubes from Target, and they should be here this week. And I'm gonna kind of redo our craft storage, which is, of course, right up my alley because I love to organize, and I'm really excited to give everything its spot and kind of clean up the area so that Hayes can have his few cubes for his toys, and then the kids will have some more cubes up top for the rest of their stuff. And I'm also gonna put some of our books on the storage cube so that everything we need is kind of in the same area. And I also like having things within reach for the kids because if they can reach it, they are more likely to use it. So that is the plan for next week. I'm so excited. I just love finding different ways to make our home functional, and so I'm like so excited to get these storage cubes and get things organized. It's so funny to me, the more I am sharing on YouTube about myself and what works for me and my family, the more I realize like how type A personality I am. And I never, are you okay? You are? Okay, good. I never truly realized it. Like, I kind of always joked like, oh, I'm a Virgo and I like to clean and organize. And the more I put myself out there and I'm, you know, like speaking my thoughts and opinions like out into the void of the internet, I am like, oh my gosh, I am like very type A. But I don't feel like neurotic about it, which is probably why I never truly realized that I was that way. So I'm very excited to organize our homeschooling space and hopefully bring you guys along for that, because who does not love a good organizing video? I know I do, of course, naturally I would. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Maybe you saw some school supplies that you were gonna run out and pick up, or I just inspired you to hit your local thrift store, because that truly is where you can find the best stuff if you just go and look. So I hope everyone else has a great start to their school year, whether you're homeschooling or going back to public school. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm so happy you're here, and I will see you next time.